Stop calling military spouses dependas. If you ever join any of the like Facebook military pages, like people will go in there and write like cheating stories or even joke about it and be like, who husband is on deployment? Like, who needs company? It is better to not have friends in the military. A lot of officer wives might not want to be friends with like enlisted wives, and I think it's because being the wife of a lieutenant or an officer is absolutely welcome to my channel. My name is Mariah. I'm a 26-year-old military spouse. I'm also a first-time mom to a little baby boy. And in today's video, I just wanted to make a little fun video doing my unpopular opinions. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Just a little background, my husband is a first lieutenant. He's a first lieutenant and his branch is the Army. That's what I meant to say. Okay, as you can see, I have mom brain, and if you ask me anything about my husband's job, I'm literally gonna look at you and just smile because I don't know. Okay, so my first unpopular opinion is that on-base or on-post housing is really not that bad. So I think we really lucked up and got spoiled with the post that we live on currently, and I absolutely love this house. Like, I think this house is really beautiful. It's pretty modern. It's not the most modern, but it has like a modernish look to it compared to like the other housing. It does have its downsides, so I definitely understand why people say no to military on-base housing, but I really feel like ours is not that bad. My next unpopular opinion is that people try to make dependas or military wives feel bad for being stay-at-home moms, but I really feel like people don't factor in. First of all, there's nothing wrong with being a stay-at-home mom. There's wives who literally don't have a husband in the Army or military or whatever, and they're stay-at-home moms. In my opinion, being a stay-at-home mom is truly a blessing. I just don't see why people make dependas, or like even just the saying dependas, making women feel bad for like their spouses providing for their family is just weird to me. Like, I don't know, like I'm a Christian and that's just one of our beliefs, is that the man provides. So I just don't see how you're making somebody feel bad about that. And also, I really feel like most, not all, but most women or people who like make women feel bad about that are literally secretly jealous that you cannot stay home. And that's not even me trying to be like mean or rude, but it really comes off that way, because it's like, why are you getting mad that people are, or women are staying home, raising their kids, teaching their kids, nurturing their kids, feeding their kids, like taking care of their kids? Like, I don't get it. So I went to like the park or whatever, and literally it was like in the morning time, so obviously the time where most people would be at work, and it was a literal dad there with his little girl at the park. So it's not always just women that's the dependas, like it's also stay-at-home dads, and there's nothing wrong with being a stay-at-home dad either. If that's what works in your marriage, then there's nothing wrong with it. Stop calling military spouses dependas. Like, it's just, it comes off as rude. It is rude. I think people also need to factor in, it is hard to have a job and keep a job as a military spouse when you're constantly moving every like 2 to 3 years, sometimes every year for some people. So my other unpopular opinion is that I truly believe that a lot of military marriages do not last because there is a strong cheating culture and normalization of it in the military. And it's sad to say, the stories that my husband tell me about like people like constantly cheating or people promoting cheating, I really feel like that normalization, and then just like the deployments and stuff like that, like some people just do not have sexual discipline. Some people cannot go 9 months without sex. I think a lot of people cannot go 9 months without sex, or even longer, or even shorter than that. I feel like it's a mixture of lack of sexual discipline. It's a mixture of the promotion of cheating. That's like just the culture. It's like, it's almost like a culture in the military to cheat. It's very, very weird. Like, even on the military Facebook pages, like there's people joking about it. There's people like writing like fake sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like some of those stories be fake because people be so bored and they just want to like rile people up, I feel like. But if you ever join any of the like Facebook military pages, like people will go in there and write like cheating stories or even joke about it and be like, who husband is on deployment, like who needs company, like stuff like that. Like there is a literal normalization of it. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like it's just normal. And as a Christian, this is why prayer is important, and this is why staying in your word is important, because it is very easy to fall into that. So my next unpopular opinion is that I personally feel like it is better to not have friends in the military. That sounds so antisocial, but this is how I am in general. This is nothing against just people in the military, but I personally take friendships very seriously and I like a certain mindset around me. And so just going back to my last unpopular opinion about the cheating culture and stuff like that, like if that is what people are normalizing in their everyday lives, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be around that. I have Christian beliefs, and so no, I'm not perfect, but I definitely want people around me that's striving to be more like Christ. Like Bible says, like good company or bad company corrupts good morals. I just personally feel like if I do make friends that's in the military or other military spouses, it definitely have to be a certain group of women or a certain type of women. And that's not even me trying to act like I'm like better than anybody, but I'm allowed to have like certain standards for friendships, just like you can have certain standards for your relationships or whatever. So that's just what. So my next unpopular opinion is that us military families should not have to go and visit people, friends, family all the time. Like I really feel like people should make an effort to come to us, because my husband is very busy like all the time. Like he barely even has time for his family. So it could be a mixture of me just tired of always moving, and so when people be like, oh come visit, I'm like, bro, I don't want to travel unless it's for vacation, and visiting family is not always vacation for me. Like I mean vacation like sitting on a beach or something. So my next unpopular opinion is that military marriages takes 10 times more work. And I just feel like there's a lot, and I say this because I feel like it's a lot of factors that go into it that's out of our control, like the deployment, your husband basically always being on call, your husband basically being owned by the government, so they can tell him to do this, do that. That kind of can take a toll on your marriage. And I don't know, just the lack of time, the always being gone, the being a single married mom, that's a whole nother video in itself. It's just a lot. And I'm not saying that other people's marriages outside of the military are not hard. I'm just saying that I genuinely think being in a military marriage is harder. So my next unpopular opinion is that some military language is so cringy to me. Obviously this is like when my husband tries to come home and like talk, I'm like, bro, stop. Like he be like too easy. Like it literally reminds me of that J. Cole song when he's like, I keep my head high. I don't know. I just like, why? Like too easy. Like I don't know. It's like y'all trying to sound so like cool. Like my next unpopular opinion is that I absolutely hated when my husband was a platoon leader. Like so apparently like this is not mandatory, but it's kind of expected for like the military spouse of the platoon leader to get like become active and be a part of like, I don't know what the group was necessarily, like I was so uninvolved in it that I don't even remember, but it was basically like a group of like other wives who husbands were also in some sort of like leadership position. And basically I had like tasks to like plan events, send out emails and all of that. Mind you, I did absolutely none of it. Like my husband it sounds so bad, but my husband like ended up doing everything for me. First of all, I have like other responsibilities at home, being like a single married mom like 90% of the time. I am not about to sit here and stress about my husband's work. Like I'm not doing that. Like, whoever thought that was a good idea, like, I don't know if like it was supposed to be like fun. It just sounded more stressful than fun for me, so I absolutely didn't even do it. And then when I was like in the group chat, this is not to like downplay or talk down on anyone, like most of the women were older and I'm like 26, so I am like a younger military spouse, so that was one. I just felt like I didn't really click with any of the women. And then not only that, it was just, I don't like like, not saying that it was clicky, but I don't like clicky type of stuff. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't like my husband is in this leadership position, your husband is in this leadership position, and then we're like in this group and like we like, I don't know, y'all. I can't even explain it. I just didn't want to do it. Like, my life in a sense, yes, revolves around the military, but if there's things that's in my control where I cannot have military centered, that's what I want, because I have my own interests and I'm not gonna lose myself into my husband's like job. And like that was just too much for me. I was like, no. So I did not like when he was a platoon leader, and I'm glad. All right, so my next unpopular opinion is being the wife of a lieutenant or an officer is absolutely overrated. Like, our husbands are so busy. I don't know everyone's husband's like, you know, job duties, but my husband is very busy. It just takes up so much of his time. Bro, how many planes are going? I hate living near an airport. I actually take that opinion back of living freaking on post. Like, I live near a freaking airport and this happens all the time. I'm super proud of my husband for being like a lieutenant and an officer and getting into that position. I also feel like it's a very stressful position for them. So they get caught for like when enlisted people are like drunk driving or get in trouble some type of way, or just spouses having fights and stuff like that. Like, they're usually ones that get caught like outside of like the police and stuff like that. And so it's just like very stressful. They have a lot on their plate. So my last unpopular opinion, but I think a reason why a lot of like officer wives might not want to be friends with enlisted wives. Am I saying them right? A lot of officer wives might not want to be friends with like enlisted wives. And I think it's because they are like applying the same like boundaries that our husbands have to have with enlisted members. So basically, like, officers are not allowed to like be friends and just have like a personal relationship of any type with enlisted like people. And I think that is just to remain professional and keep professionalism. So I think a lot of like officer wives apply that to their selves and their relationships. And so it's kind of like a thing where if you like, because I'll say this, I think most married people like to be friends with married couples. I think that is like the easiest friendships to make. So I feel like for officer wives, if you are friends with an enlisted wife and her husband is not allowed to like basically have any type of, you know, personal like relations with the husband, then I think naturally the wife is not gonna like gravitate to being that wife's friend. I don't know, like, I'm trying to rationalize it and make sense of it. I don't think it's always malicious. I really genuinely think that most married couples want to be friends with other married couples, and if the husbands are not able to be friends due to like professionalism and the boundaries that they have to have, I think the wives just probably steer away from those type of friendships. I don't know, personally, at my last post, I don't know, we were all friends, we were all cool and hung out, and even the husbands did. So I guess it just depends on how seriously like that couple takes it. But I don't know, I don't think that it's always malicious, and I don't think the wives are always being rude. Okay, so that was all of my unpopular opinions. I probably have a ton more, but that was just the ones I wrote down. If you guys want a part 2, like this video, subscribe. Also, respectfully comment down below if you agree or disagree with any of my opinions. So comment if you're a military spouse and your unpopular opinions, and let's just chat down in the comment section down below. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.